Hello dear students, welcome to physics online session. So we have been discussing about that trajectory of the charge particle when the charge particle is moving perpendicular to the magnetic field, and as well as if the charge particle is moving in presence of uniform magnetic field by making a certain angle greater than 0 degree and less than 90 degree. In those two cases already we got the trajectory. What will be the trajectory of the charge particle when it is moving perpendicular to the magnetic field? When the charge particle is moving perpendicular to the uniform magnetic field, then charge particle is moving along circular path, right? If the charge particle is moving in a uniform magnetic field greater than 0 degree and less than 90 degree, in that situation trajectory of the charge particle is helical motion. Now my question is, if the charge particle is moving in presence of both uniform electric field and as well as magnetic field, then what will be its trajectory? Did you get my point? In presence of uniform magnetic field, if it is perpendicular to the magnetic field, it is circular path. In presence of uniform magnetic field, it is that angle between 0 to 90 degree, it is moving in a helical path. Now I will choose such a field that in that field electric field is also present as well as magnetic field is also present. This electric field and magnetic field are perpendicular to each other. In that region, if the charge particle moves, then what will be its trajectory? I need to find out. Did you get my point? If the charge particle is moving in presence of electric field as well as magnetic field, then what will be its trajectory? I need to find out here. In today's session, let me discuss about that cross field here. What's the mean of cross field? First I can understand, then we'll go for next one. First I can understand that meaning of cross field here. What is that cross field here? So cross field means it consists of two uniform electric as well as magnetic field. I will consider electric field as well as magnetic field. These two fields are uniform here. Two electric and magnetic field. So two field I will consider. One is electric field, another one is magnetic field. These two fields are mutually perpendicular to each other. So electric field and magnetic field are perpendicular to each other. It means electric field is along x-axis, means magnetic field is along y-axis. In presence of this cross field, if the charge particle is moving, what will be its trajectory? I need to understand. First let me make you understand about that cross field here. So what is that cross field here? Two uniform electric and magnetic field mutually perpendicular to each other. Mutually perpendicular to each other. Okay. So two uniform electric and magnetic field are mutually perpendicular to each other. This field is known as cross field. So what is that cross field here? Two uniform electric and magnetic field. What are those field here? One is electric field, another one is magnetic field. These two field are mutually perpendicular to each other. So that reason I can call it as cross field here. Now let me arrange that cross field here. So for example, this one is a positive plate, right? Another one I will take that negative plate here. So this is negative plate. What is the direction of electric field lines? Electric field lines starts from the positive, ends with that negative here. Let me draw on that electric field lines. Electric field lines are acting in a downward direction. So I am making that cross field region here. Here that electric field lines are downward direction. Now I can consider that magnetic field direction. So magnetic field I can take by that cross region. So if I take that cross symbol, means magnetic field lines are into the plane here. This is the magnetic field region. Look at here. electric field lines means electric field direction is downward direction, whereas magnetic field lines are into the plane. These two fields are perpendicular to each other. This is the direction of electric field, so this is the direction of magnetic field. Look at here, these two fields are mutually perpendicular to each other. This entire region I can take it as cross field here. What is that cross field then? Two mutual means two uniform electric and magnetic field are mutually perpendicular to each other. This region I will name it as a cross field. Now in this cross field, if that charge particle is moving, then what will be its trajectory? I need to understand. I will choose one charge particle here. For example, this is one charge particle. This charge particle is try to move in presence of cross field here. Then first I can consider if the charge particle is comes here. Look at here, if the charge particle is comes here, electric field is starts from positive to negative, means electric field is acting in a downward direction. It means that electric field try to brings this charge particle in a downward direction. Did you get my point? Look at here, electric field is from that upside means upper to downward direction. What is the direction of electric field here? Electric field direction is from that upside to downside, means electric field try to bring the charge particle in a downward direction. So look at here, electric field try to bring the charge particle in downward direction. Electric field try to bring the charge particle in a downward direction. Now here there is a magnetic field also present. So what's the role of magnetic field? This magnetic field tries to bring the charge particle in a upward direction. Look at here, if the charge particle in a cross field, electric field try to brings down the charge particle in a downward direction. Charge particle is trying to move in a downward direction. Because of the presence of magnetic field try to brings the charge particle in a upward direction. So this magnetic field is try to brings the charge particle in a upward direction. Look at here, electric field try to bring the charge particle in a downward direction, whereas magnetic field try to brings the charge particle in a upward direction. Let me write it here. Magnetic field try to bring the charge particle in upward direction. Now my question is, if that magnitude of electric field as well as magnitude of magnetic field is same, then what will be the trajectory of the charge particle? Whether the charge particle goes down or whether the charge particle goes upward direction, I need to find out. Look at here, if that magnitude of the electric field and magnitude of magnetic field is same, if magnitude of electric field and magnitude of magnetic field are same, then what it means here? The magnitude of electric field as well as magnitude of magnetic field is same. Treat me, I am one charge particle. Look at here, electric field I am applying, here magnetic field is applying. If that magnitude of electric field and magnitude of magnetic field both are same, means right side also means left side also same force is applying, right side also same force is applying. Where shall I move? Whether I will move left or right here. So if that magnitude of the force acting on the right side, magnitude of force is acting on the left side, both forces are same, means I will move along a straight line direction. So did you get my point? Look at here, in this charge particle, if the charge particle enters in the cross field region, means that electric field tries to brings down the charge particle in a downward direction, whereas magnetic field try to brings the charge particle in a upward direction. If magnitude of these fields are same, then charge particle moving along a straight line without suffers any kind of deflection. Did you get my point? Then what will be the trajectory of the charge particle when the charge particle is moving in a cross field? When the charge particle is try to move in a cross field, if the magnitude of electric field as well as magnitude of magnetic field both are same, means charge particle is moving along a straight line without suffers any deflection. How the charge particle is moving along a straight line? Why? Because electric field try to brings the downward direction, magnetic field is in a upward direction. If these two forces are same, means charge particle moving along a straight line without suffers any deflection. Okay, if that magnitude of electric field and magnitude of magnetic field are same, then charge particle goes along straight line, charge particle goes along straight line without suffers any deflection, it is moving along a straight line. What is the equation for electric force here, or force I can consider, or field I can consider? Electric force is given by, okay, for example, E is equal to F by Q. F is equal to what? F of E is equal to E into Q. Magnetic force I can consider, I can take that magnetic force. Magnetic force is given by F of M is equal to QVB. If that magnitude of electric field and magnitude of magnetic fields are same, means F of E is equal to F of B. I will take that F of E is equal to F of B. F of E means E into Q, F of B means QVB. Q will get cancelled out. V means velocity here. V is equal to E by B here. So this is about velocity. V is equal to E by B. If that magnitude of electric field and magnitude of magnetic field both are same, means that velocity will be same here. Did you get my point? If the charge particle is moving in a cross field, then the velocity of those charge particle will be remain same. This velocity of charge particle I can take it as velocity selector. Cross field also we can name by another one, that is velocity selector. What is this velocity selector here? Velocity selector means it is used to select the charge particle of particular velocity in which they are at different velocity. For example, here I am having different charge particle, means I am having charge particle. These charge particles are moving in different velocity. All the charge particles are moving in a different velocity. I want to give that same velocity to these charge particle. For all charge particle, initially all these charge particles, they were moving in a different velocity. I am supposed to give same velocity to these all charge particle. In order to provide the same velocity to all charge particle, what suppose I have to do? I have to send all these charge particle in a cross field. If the charge particle are passes through the cross field, then all the charge particle will maintain that same velocity. So did you get my point? Look at here. Here all the charge particles having a different velocity. I supposed to give same velocity to all charge particle. In order to provide that same velocity to all charge particle, I have to send this charge particle in a cross field here. Then the velocity of those charge particle, I will name it as velocity selector. One more term I need to understand here. Cross field and velocity selector will give the same meaning here. Then what do you mean by that velocity selector here? Velocity selector means it is used to select the charge particle of particular velocity. I have to provide that charge particle to particular velocity in which they are at different velocity. Initially these charge particles are having different different velocity. If I want to provide that same velocity, means I have to pass into the charge particle in a cross field, then the velocity I will name it as velocity selector. Then what do you mean by velocity selector? It is used to select the charge particle of particular velocity in which they are at different velocity, right? Then what is the use of this cross field or velocity selector here? This is important for 2 marks. Velocity selector or cross field, they may ask for that 3 marks. Uses of velocity selector or uses of cross field, they will ask for that 2 marks for theory examination, right? Then it's a time to understand about that uses of velocity selector. This velocity selector is used to measure that specific charge. What is the first use here? Used to measure specific charge. What is the mean of that specific charge? Charge to the mass ratio, we can call it, means ratio of charge to the mass, we can call it as specific charge. What is the use of cross field or velocity selector here? It is used to measure that specific charge. So specific charge means charge to the mass ratio here. What is the first use here? It is used to measure the specific charge. Specific charge means charge to the mass or ratio of charge to the mass, we can call it as specific charge. And one more important use from that velocity selector is mass spectroscope. Mass spectroscope. Okay, what are the uses of that velocity selector or cross field here? It is used to measure that specific charge and it is used in mass spectroscope. What's that mass spectroscope? Mass spectroscope is a device which is used to separate the ions here. Look at here. What is that mass spectroscope? Mass spectroscope is a device which is used to separate the ions. What's the use of separating the ions here? For example, in case of nuclear reactor, in order to get that nuclear reaction, fast moving atom should be bombarded with that particle. For example, in order to start that nuclear reaction, so fast moving a particle should be collide with that other particle. In order to make such thing, I am using that mass spectroscope. So mass spectroscope is a device which is used to separate the ions here, so that we can call it as mass spectroscope. These are all the 2 uses from the velocity selector. What are the uses from velocity selector here? It is used to measure that specific charge and it is used in mass spectroscope. What is that mass spectroscope? I am not supposed to go in detail about that mass spectroscope. That mass spectroscope is a device which is used to separate the ions, we can call it as mass spectroscope. If I make the separate the ions, so what's the use of that separating the ions? So if I separate the ions, I may get that information about that whether these ions will make fragments or not. In case of nuclear reaction, we are going to understand, we are supposed to understand that uranium is bombarded with the neutral particle, it split up into its fragments are barium and krypton. Now it's a time to understand whether these ions will get fragments or not. In order to understand all such aspect, we are going to use mass spectroscope. This mass spectroscope we are using in case of that nuclear physics to make it to understand about that abundance of the material, and it is used to understand about that whether these materials will get fragments or not. In order to understand such thing, we will use mass spectroscope. Our study is restricted only for to understand that use of that cross field or velocity selector. First use is it is used to measure that specific charge, and second use is it is used in mass spectroscope. Hope you understand today's session.